Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. I'm excited to open this little box here. It is my wax seal kit. Now I did order this from Walmart.com because the price point was fantastic to start with. And look at all you get. Wow. But then I went and looked at Amazon, which I probably should have done that first, and they also had a great price point. I will list that below for you. I am an affiliate for Amazon, scrapbook.com, Spellbinders, and Gina K Designs. The links below, when you click them, I will receive a small commission if you place an order. And I thank you so much for placing orders through my link. You don't have to absolutely order what I have on the link. You can order anything you want from the company. So I ordered this because I wasn't really sure if I'd like it. I wasn't really sure if I was going to continue to do it. I think it was just like $23 at Walmart. So you get your little burner here that you put the candle in. I've been watching a lot of videos, and the first thing I know to do is to, and look, you even get 4 candles to start with, is to trim your wick down. The main thing is not to have the wick making the spoon black. It will make soot, and soot will go everywhere. This was one reason why I was like, oh no, you know, because it's me, guys, and disasters can happen with flame in the craft room. I also liked it because you got these 2 pens that you can color on your seals with after you make them. Metallic pens. One is gold and one is silver. Okay, so, and then we have our little guys there. And look at this cute spoon. And, you know, I was not going to get into this. You've even heard me say on a video, I was not going to do this. But I was watching The Crown, and I can't remember if it was the Queen or her sister that sealed a letter that she was writing with the wax seal. I realized that it was a dying art, and I just wanted to have it at that point. That's what I did. I was like, oh no, I'm going to do this. I love that. It's just, you know, just an old, I didn't realize that. I did not realize it was that kind of art from way back when. So here's the little handle, and I think that one says for you, okay? And these unscrew, so you don't need to buy a bunch of handles if you're just going to buy, you know, I would have a few of these, but you probably don't need like 20 of them, right? But I don't know if they all come with handles, so I don't even know that. But they just screw on there. I also saw a tip, and I will be using that tip. It's with ice in a bag in a bowl. And it cools this down, and it allows you to get a really good stamped image. I have been watching videos. So they sent these envelopes. I got these too. So that's pretty cool to try out, right? I don't even know how big. These look like a business size envelope in all kinds of different colors. So that's fun, right? How nice. Kind of like a business. There's a nice envelope. I might just have to make a cards that fit in here just to use the envelopes, right? That's pretty nice. So that just came in the kit. And then we have all the beads. Some look shimmery. I definitely wanted white. I knew that. And when I priced out like ordering a bunch of these individually to get started just to see if I would like it, I decided that this was the best route to go. So we'll see, you know, if I like doing it. Look at these colors. So these little cubes go into here. I know a lot of you have done this, and a lot of you have watched people, you know, to do it, but then there's some maybe that's new to it like me. You can mix your colors. Let's say you put 2 of those in and then a white one. It'll get swirly, something like that. So, okay, I'm going to break away. I'm going to play for a few minutes and get acclimated to this, and I'm going to come back on here and make one with you, or maybe a few. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, it's absolutely not fair to make things like this that you get totally addicted to and can't stop making. I didn't think I'd love it this much, okay? I'm just saying. I colored these with gold. This one with silver says for you. This is what came with the kit. Look at this beautiful teal kind of color with the gold. That's beautiful. Now, I did trim my wick. I have to show you this. This is very important or you're going to get soot all over the place. Trim, when you get your wick, trim it in half. Every time you burn it, trim it down short, okay? I have a dish here with some ice cubes in a baggie. This is what I saw from another lady that did a lot of wax seal, and I thought, yeah, I thought it was wonderful. To keep this cold gives you a wonderful imprint. I'm going to take my spoon. I learned that for, I want to make this deep red right here. Look at the color in that. I learned that for me, 4 beads is great. And so you don't want your wick and the flame to really touch that little spoon right there, okay? You really don't want that to happen. You just want it to warm it, you know, from underneath and just melt that wax. That's why you want to trim that wick down. Now, from what I understand, this right here, you know, because this really gets hot, especially, wow, that spoon. I'm so happy for the wooden handles. But from what I understand is that this gives you a really good imprint because it's chilled right here. You could feel that. Okay, so I'm going to stick that just down into that ice. I'm going to let this melt and I'll be right back. Okay, this is melting nicely, and I don't see, because this did happen, I'll tell you, I don't see a little stream of black coming out from the center of here. That's when I got the soot, and it really did get all over a lot of things. See, it's still back there. And it was my fault because I needed to trim down my wick. Look at this beautiful color in here. And if you see an air bubble, go ahead and pop it. Now I've got this little pokey tool here. I'm going to designate this one now for my seals. And I've got some paper towels off to the side here. But look at how gorgeous that color is. Okay, so now it's nice and liquefied. I'm going to go ahead and pour it on. This was my, or is my, silicone mat you see me use a lot. I could also use my glass slab. So I'm letting all of this kind of trickle down in there. You're going to go through a lot of paper towels also, okay, because you definitely don't want to put that back on there with that wax out there. I'm going to let that just go like that. I'm going to take my seal and I'm going to rest my palm down so that I could get right over top of it. And then I'm going to let it push right into that. I could have used a little bit more. The great thing about this is that if it doesn't come out right, you could stick it back in. And then I put another one in there because I didn't think I had enough of this color. It's really a deep red. And then I just took the seal that I just made that was too small and I stuck it in there. It's just melting again. So I'll be back in just a second and we'll go ahead and make one. Okay, let's try it. This is one thing about it that just got me, was that it's very forgiving, okay? Extremely forgiving process and just a lot of fun. You know, because your seal could get a little wonky if you wanted it to. They have certain mats, I saw them on Amazon, to make shapes. Oh my goodness, this is going to come out perfect. Look how it's spread. Yes, I shouldn't have wiped that. See how I put that down? I should have went right to the handle. So, you know, you just watch me and, you know, we learn together, right? I also, while I was at a little break there, I went back over this one with the silver paint. Isn't that pretty? So, and I think I'm going to go back over these to make them a little bit more vibrant with the gold also. So, you know, I'm learning. So this just needs to sit and chill but it also helps it to set up because this was cold. Okay, let's see here. I think we're okay. I don't want to pull it too early, but I want to show you guys, you know, exactly what we're working with here, time-wise. And a lot of people have 2 spoons. I could see me doing that and, you know, rotating back and forth. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to lift it and then lift it out of here. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Wow. And like I said, this is the one that came with it. I would definitely get, oh, did you see I broke that off, that little twizzle right there, swizzle of wax? Wait for it to set up and then break it off. Okay, so now let's just take our metallic pen, and then wherever it is raised, you just go ahead and paint. Look how pretty when I add the gold. Okay, I'm going to show this up close in just a hot second here. Wow. Look at the part where I added the gold, okay? And then I don't have the gold. That's amazing. Really, really allows it to stand out. And like I said, this was a very inexpensive kit. I wanted to see if I liked it. And I do. I could see me really having a lot of fun with this. Now, this is going to get, you know, set up a little hard in there, so I'm going to heat that up so that then I could wipe it out. That's, like I say, that's the greatest thing about this, is that it's extremely forgiving. You know, you can just heat up more wax. You can mix colors. And I know you guys have seen many, many people do this, but if I'm new to it, some of you might be new to it. And you might just want to have, you know, just a little bit of fun. I could see having a craft party with friends, just wax seals. Everybody bring your wax seals and you share them. And you just sit down and everybody have, you know, a little pot in front. Look at how gorgeous this is, in front of them, and just have fun with friends. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it came out beautiful. I'm so happy with that. Okay, so now I'm, you know, it's more liquefied here. So I'm going to just take a napkin or a paper towel or whatever, and I just kind of put it in the little spoon and clean it out. Wow. They say it's easiest to clean it out when it is liquefied like that. I believe it. So you will go through a lot of paper towels or napkins, you know, when you change color. So with that being said, it would probably be a good idea to have a few spoons, right? And I love that I have all of these beautiful colors right here. See, the bottom of this is not black. See right here where it got a little black on the edge? Okay, this whole bottom was black. I cleaned it up, of course. Yes, and that was because my wick was too long. Let me tell you, this gets hot. So, like, it's a good thing to chill it a little bit. Not to burn yourself. I love the idea. You see, it cleans it really well, too. I love the idea of the ice over here. I like that, and I like the idea of sticking that in it. That easy. See? And just a nice, wonderful, new type of little project for me to get completely addicted to. Look at these pretty colors. I did darks and lights for you guys to see. And I think for my first go at it, I did a pretty good job. Thanks for watching. There'll be one of these kits from Amazon posted below if you would like to try it and order one and try some wax seals. I will be back. I have a die set from Spellbinders that actually can use wax seals on it, so I will definitely be making some cards with that in the next few days. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I had to get back on here really quick because I found that they have like little round double-sided tape for the back of the seal, like if you were going to sell them or something like that. Even these would be great for craft shows. People will eat these up, especially with Christmas coming, okay? You know, I only have this one because this is how I started, but as I get some more, I know I'm going to have some beautiful Christmas ones. So I thought, well, what do I have here that I could make a back with? Very simple. I have my adhesive, double adhesive sheet, my adhesive sheet, okay, on either side, a 1-inch circle punch. I punched it out. I peeled off one side. Hopefully. Okay, I peeled off one side, okay, and then I just stuck it to the back. This 1-inch circle is perfect for this. Just like that. And then to attach it to, you know, a letter, they could just put a little pokey tool in there and pick it up. Now, I know that the round little discs that they have like a tab on it. I was just trying to find something that I had already in the craft room. And like I said, 1-inch circle punch and a little adhesive sheet, and that will solve that problem of how to maybe possibly sell them at craft shows, or attach them to envelopes. You could also use, just thinking too, 2 pieces maybe of double-sided tape, right? Like this. Let's just do this real quick. Like you could just, it doesn't look as professional, you know, to have this on there, but 2 pieces of tape like that would also hold it. But I kind of like this a little bit better, right? This looks a little more professional, especially if you're going to sell them at craft shows. What a great way to sit around and make a lot of these, and especially, like I say, for Christmas, and go from there. All right, everyone, thanks again, and I'll see you next time.